And here we are again, back for another edition of the Banana Street Podcast. Welcome, everybody, and enjoy the show.
Just drinking good old water.
Good old H2O. H2O.
Is that your choice of beer?
It's just lately, yeah, I guess so. That or Coronas are like, just the cheap easies.
Yeah. You gotta represent your Hawaiian side, right?
The Aina dog.
The local bottle over here.
Shoots, brother.
The green bottles. I drink Heineken time to time, but I'm like more the chill beers like Corona. You got Modelo, Especial.
Especial. What about Modelo Negro?
Negro. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah.
Yeah. So you were saying we gave each other assignments over the weekend.
Yeah. We got all excited for WandaVision, the next episode.
Yeah.
Which didn't let down. That was like a switch in what you would think the next episode.
You wanna start with Wanda?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's save it for a little bit later, right?
Okay.
And we also watched. Oh, I think you watched. I hope. You
did you not watch?
I watched.
I watched. I watched, dude.
Yeah, Tenet.
Tenet.
It was interesting.
It was interesting.
We'll save
we'll
that.
Save that too.
Yeah.
All right. So stay tuned, fools. We'll
give
our review of WandaVision episode 4 and Tenet.
Why don't we go through what I was going to talk about last week?
Okay.
There's some stuff that I totally missed.
Yeah, I got some stragglers left over from last week as well, but you can go first.
Nice. So I didn't know if I even told you that I played The Last of Us 2, Part 2.
Oh, you finished it?
Yeah, I finished it.
Oh,
it took like a week because I would play like an hour here or there.
Really? And it only took a week?
Well, I guess Saturday, Sundays I spent the most time, right? Because that's the free time. But it was dark. It's a different tone from the first series.
Like darker than the first one?
Yeah. And there was a divide in the fan base because of something that happened.
Too dark for the fans?
Yeah, too dark. Like, The Last of Us was about the relationship between Joel and Ellie, and watching them like become like father and daughter almost.
Yeah.
This one didn't have that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I think he was just trying to go for a more serious tone because maybe he thought his audience got more mature.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
So less about a bond, but were they still both characters in the game?
Yeah. I don't want to give too much away if you're ever going to play, that's why. But
I still have to play the first one.
Yeah. It was pretty early in the story that something happened. And it just triggers the whole catalyst of the journey for the second game.
Interesting.
It's like a couple of years into the future from the first game.
Okay.
But it was great. Like, I thought, man, how much they improved over that first game. Like, visually, like the graphics. It's amazing. And storytelling was pretty good. It made me question who the hero and the villain is. Like, that type of story. Like,
really?
Shit. Yeah. It got to the point where I'm just like, don't do that, or type of
no thing. Why?
Yeah. And it's rare for a game to make me question, am I the good guy type of deal.
Really? Wow. It's interesting.
But man, the story was good, and then I decided I was gonna play some free games that I got, right? Like, PlayStation gives you free games every month. But it had like Tomb Raider.
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
which
dear
one?
God, Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
okay.
It was like a free one.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, the quality of gameplay is like so different.
Yeah.
Like you can tell it's a different caliber than Naughty Dog. But I was just like, man, like little let down, but it is an older game.
Well, yeah. Is that the first Tomb Raider, or is that like one of the second in the series? I think it might be the second,
they
right?
rebooted it.
Yeah.
And then
in the reboot. Yeah.
That would be the second of the reboot.
Okay.
And then I think there was Shadow. There's Rise.
Rise.
Sounds
I think
like some Batman.
Yeah. Shadow then Rise. Steph played the first one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I played half of that, and I don't know, maybe the story didn't appeal to me or something.
Yeah. To each their own.
Yeah. But it's a fun game. But yeah, it got me all wanting to play God of War again because of like how epic that game felt.
Yeah.
I was craving a little bit more epic gameplay. Yeah. Still want to play that again. Are you not playing anything right now?
No, I'm not. But you telling that made me think about my experience playing Red Dead. Like,
Yeah?
I felt like, even though it was a really long game, I felt like it had a good story.
Red Dead 2, right?
Yeah, Red Dead 2, yes.
Yeah, I agreed. I feel like I would have been more invested in the characters if I just did the solo missions and I didn't mess around.
You
Because
spent a lot of time.
I felt like I was exploring so much and doing side missions that I really forgot what the hell what's going on in the main mission.
What's the story again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't get good until like, the paranoia set in on what's his name. That's when it started getting good.
Vanderlyn.
Mm-hmm.
The Vanderlyn gang.
Yeah.
You're breaking my heart.
What part is that?
It's not. It's from Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, I was like, what? I don't remember that.
But he broke my heart. I was like, dude, you were supposed to be the good guy.
You're breaking my heart, Anakin.
Anakin, you're breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't follow.
So memed. Yeah. Yeah, you can jump onto what you were going to talk next.
Oh, yeah, okay. Did you hear about this Ring drone camera? Well, a drone camera from Ring?
I know they're the camera,
the doorbell. Yeah.
Thing.
So they're coming out with this new thing where they have basically a drone that patrols your house. Whoa. And just flies around your house.
That's crazy.
So, like, I guess you can set it to where when you're not home, it would be flying around. Or I guess if you want it to fly around.
Motion detection or...
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so it does like a route around your house. And then if it hears a disturbance, then it'll go investigate or some shit. But I was like, man, this is like some future shit, man.
Yeah. It should be like you have two drones, but they rotate shifts. This one's running out of battery than this one.
Drone A and B.
But I'd imagine you just have it at nighttime. But they'd have to get really quiet, right?
Yeah, they were actually pretty quiet based on, they weren't too loud. There's like a humming, but just more so like, so you wouldn't be surprised by it if it came at you around a corner or something.
Right. I know that, like, I haven't seen like a drone up close, but when I hear it, it's like,
yeah.
I'm like,
especially the drones people use like to do video and all that shit.
Yeah.
They're just loud. They are pretty loud. That's why, like, whenever I do fly my drone, I'm kind of embarrassed when I first take it off because it's just like it catches everybody's attention. It's like, I'm like, come on, get high so you can't hear it anymore.
When's the last time you used it?
Man, it's been months. It's been a long time.
Just, have you been to the beach lately?
Yeah, we went to the beach this past weekend.
Nice.
But I've been more so like, I don't know, leaving the drone at home and hanging out, doing, we took Mochi for a walk. And we went to Kailua Beach, and there's just so many dogs. So he had a good time, I think.
Nice. It's always fun when there's other dogs, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, and he's not afraid of any dogs. Like these giant dogs, he just goes up and sniffs and, says hello and whatever.
I guess it's a fun conversation starter with other owners. Hey, so how old's your dog?
Yeah. A lot of people can tell that he's a puppy, I guess.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine there's just some dogs that are just that small.
Yeah. No, they're like, see a puppy? He looks like a puppy. He is a puppy.
Yeah. How old now?
What is today? Like 4.5 months. Anyway, the Super Bowl's this weekend.
Right. Was it Tom Brady and some
Tom
other
Brady.
person?
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
The Chiefs won the Super Bowl last year. So they're going to try to defend their title against Tom Brady.
Why don't you show me who this Mahoney Police Academy guy is? I don't follow this sport.
Patrick Mahomes. Mahoney. Who's Mahoney?
He's the main guy in Police Academy.
The jokester guy?
Yeah.
Mahoney. That curly hair guy, right?
Yeah.
Damn, where's my...
Curly motherfucker.
There we go. Curly fucking street... Three Stooges motherfucker. Okay, let's see.
Let's see.
Dude, what the fuck? I hate...
Showing us your emails. Hey Nate. Seems familiar.
Patrick.
Mahomes.
Right there.
Mahomes.
The second. What do you want? Pictures of him?
Yeah, I don't even know what this guy looks like. All right, he looks like a guy.
He's a guy.
Oh, he's won a Super Bowl before?
Yeah, they won last year.
Oh, okay. Little did I know.
Mm-hmm. He's pretty new, too. How many years has he been in the NFL?
Yeah, he looks like a youngin'.
He's a new guy. New guy on the scene. He's 25.
Not bad. And then Tom Brady is in a different team now, right?
He is.
Because he was the
2017.
Patriots.
Okay, so he's been in the NFL since 2017. So new, but not too new.
Oh.
Tom Brady is with the Buccaneers now.
How come he left?
They actually wanted to... the coach pushed to get rid of him.
New blood, huh?
He wanted...
He last danced him?
Yeah, he wanted to rebuild. Exactly. It was exactly like Last Dance. He wanted to rebuild.
That bastard.
So I was like, why not wait till Tom Brady's ready to retire? I mean, look, he just took another team to the Super Bowl. And
you just MJ'd him. Now he's like, oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You're going to trade me?
This is
this team to the Super Bowl.
This is his 10th Super Bowl appearance.
And that's the most, right?
It's the most. And he's won... What, 6? He's won 6 Super Bowls.
So he needs to win one more to like gain the title of most wins or some shit, right?
I think he already has the title of most wins.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I think Dennis and I looked this up earlier this week. Or last week. Most Super Bowl wins. QB.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
All right. Now he wants his 7th one. You see this video when he's talking about his touching the balls? Like, I only want to be the one holding my balls. Like, did you see that one?
No.
Oh my god. I have to show it to you now.
See, okay, he has 6. Terry Bradshaw and Joe Montana have 4. See, he's already in the lead.
Wow.
And Troy Aikman has 3. Yeah, 3. See, so like he wins already. But if he gets 7, then he'll put an even bigger gap. But
right.
people are favoring the Chiefs to win.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But the reason I brought up the Super Bowl really is
Super Bowl commercial.
yeah, a lot of brands are sitting out. They're not like gonna advertise during the Super Bowl apparently.
Imagine that. They're probably they're using that money at other places.
Yeah, they're tightening their belt, man. 2020 was a rough year, and they can't justify spending whatever money for a 30-second ad.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people.
My sisters was talking about commercial with Michael B. Jordan, and I haven't seen it, but I'm guessing
The Alexa one. Yeah, I saw a little bit of it.
Oh, okay. Was it funny?
Yeah, I mean, basically the premise is that some lady wants the voice of Alexa to be Michael B. Jordan's voice, and it's just like I don't know, he's doing the stuff for her. We can pull it up after you show me the balls.
Okay.
The balls thing.
Balls. Oh, dude, sorry. You can get your video because I wanted to show you other ones.
Oh, okay.
Because I had them ready.
Okay.
But
wait. What do you want?
no, I'm gonna show you the Tom Brady one first.
Okay.
God damn it! I opened the wrong thing. My bad. All right.
Poke me in the ass, Uncle Alfred.
Don't ask. Every time Tom Brady talks about his balls.
Some guys like them round, and some guys like them thin. Some guys like them tacky. Some guys like them brand new. Some guys like old balls. I mean, they're all different, and it's leather, and it's all, every batch comes. They're different. So you got to feel them, and you try to go out and you try to use the ones that you like the best. Our equipment guys do a great job of breaking the balls in. They have the process.
Oh, it's so funny to me.
When I pick those
The balls
out, at that point, to me they're perfect.
Perfect balls.
Touching the balls after that.
Touching the balls.
Rubbing them, putting in the air in them, taking the air out. To me, those balls are perfect, and that's what I expect when I show up on the field.
With respect to the balls, and that there was obviously an issue with the balls.
I don't think anybody knew there was an issue with the balls. I think they said the balls are not ready for play, and then I turned around in the huddle, and the ball was ready for play. Some days, one ball may feel good, the next day it may not. It depends on maybe how, the humidity in the air, or how old the ball was, or there's a lot of
balls
with obviously Mother Nature and with the balls. So, whatever feels good that day, those are the ones that I typically choose.
So stupid.
This is all the same interview.
I know.
Yeah,
I thought it was
going to
be like a compilation. He just goes off on balls in this interview.
Remember he got because he had deflated
back, I throw the ball.
Yep.
I grip it.
Deflate gate.
And I try to throw the ball. That's the extent of the,
Anyways, touch the balls.
How I do that.
Anyways, I just wanted to show you just a glimpse of the balls.
It's all about the balls, man.
All right. Do you know about the girl who says we got evaporating instead of evacuating? Did you hear that one? Right. It just made me laugh. I just heard it recently. We got to keep evaporating. You'll see.
You first, what is going on, and how is this impacting you? Has water gotten into your apartment or anything yet?
Well, not yet, because it's not that bad, but over here on this side it kind of is, and I guess in the far back it is. That's why the cars is up here and stuff, but it haven't really hit our parking lot yet, so it's really ain't affecting me yet. But once it do hit that, they probably gonna tell us to evaporate, and then that's what gets on my nerves all the time. We gotta keep evaporating.
Yeah. And I know we're right by Bowling Creek, and you said that this happens a lot, that you all have flooding here?
Yes, when I first moved here, I think the first night I moved here, it was like this, so we had to evaporate, and it had boats and stuff out here because the whole
Uncle
thing
Alfred
was flooded.
Well, I hope this gets
evaporating. Yep, there's that one. And do you know the one with will.i.am, and then the guy thought he was someone else? Okay.
Dude, you got these all queued up.
Yep.
Can't even figure it out. They can't even talk to each other.
Which is the shame. That speaks to the problem you identified. I think we're going to go back to Mike Blake.
Blake Berman.
Blake
Berman. He's got some info for us at Camp Obama. Blake?
Not necessarily info, but just kind of giving you a little bit of what you see here. That's Wyclef Jean giving an interview. He is one of the many surrogates, you could say. Sorry? Wale, excuse me. Wale.
Oh my
Got
God.
my artist mixed up. Either way, we've seen a lot of artists. You've seen a lot of surrogates out on the campaign trail coming out for the president. And now you've seen sort of the surrogates come on out, and we can expect this.
Say something?
We saw a bunch of musicians out on the campaign trail. Bruce Springsteen
will.i.am
for the president yesterday. Jay-Z for the president yesterday. And we've seen celebrities. will.i.am. Good grief, man, I am tired. It's will.i.am. I'm sorry. I'm mixing up my artists here. But either way,
he's
get
like,
the
son
idea.
of a bitch.
Let's give him a lot.
Fuck this guy.
Wale, excuse me. Wale. Got my
Wale. Sorry.
Sorry. I don't know who that is.
Okay, man. I mean, you said the wrong name. It reminds me of the one Samuel Jackson was doing an interview, and then he thought the guy thought he was doing a commercial, but it wasn't a Samuel Jackson commercial.
Which one is that?
I have to find it, but anyways, go on, sir.
Sir.
I'm gonna just find that video.
What am I going on with?
I just want to show you one more video.
All right.
Tell you what, you working for Marvel, the Super Bowl commercial, did you get a lot of reaction to that Super Bowl commercial?
What Super Bowl commercial?
Oh, you know what? I've been my mistake.
See, you're as crazy as the people on Twitter.
Right.
I'm not Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh, no.
That was my fault. My mistake.
Oh, no.
We all don't look alike.
Oh, no.
I am guilty.
Oh my God. I could watch news fail videos.
Oh, no.
We all don't look alike.
Oh, no.
All right, what was the one you're gonna show me?
The Michael B. Jordan one.
Oh yeah, the Amazon one.
Amazon. Yeah, I never really watched it either. I actually saw clips of it without audio, so this should be interesting.
Cool. Cut the cord, man. 2 free weeks. Oh, I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
Oh no!
I can't hear Miguel.
Damn it!
Oh.
No!
I can't hear Miguel.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah.
Flawless,
Could you not hear me?
I think so.
No, I couldn't.
I mean, I literally couldn't imagine a more beautiful vessel for Alexa to
I
be
think because it was too loud.
inside. Alexa, how many tablespoons are in a cup?
There are 16 tablespoons in a cup. Babe, food just got here. Why you cooking? Who's that?
Alexa, turn on the sprinklers.
Honey, I already ran the sprinklers. Things are getting way too wet around here.
Alexa, dim the lights.
What the hell?
Alexa, lights up! Alexa, lights up!
Add bath oils to my shopping list.
Alexa, no, don't do that.
Read my audiobook.
I was in his hands. I was being changed. Realized that I was also kissing him.
Honey, other people have to use the bathroom around here too.
Jeez.
Oh,
right.
Amazon. You know Jeff Bezos is stepping down as
Yo, I heard.
CEO.
Do you know why?
He's gonna focus on his other ventures.
Space, probably.
Yeah, the space shit. So,
because
I mean, he's still gonna be involved, but he's just not gonna be the CEO anymore.
Okay. Is it Amazon on space or is it a different company?
It's what was it called? Blue Earth or some shit.
Oh.
Blue something. I don't know. It's not as catchy as SpaceX.
It's very Earth sounding. Yeah. Blue Earth.
Blue something.
We got some green in this Earth too, sir.
But a lot
Not
of
all
blue.
Ocean.
It's a lot of blue.
That's true. Waterworld. You ever watched that back in the day?
Not really. Like I've seen clips.
Yeah, me too. But it creeped me out. Like, whoa, like
I don't want a water world.
like a land. All our land is just gone. It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I broke down and actually watched that one movie I said I didn't want to watch, and it was involving ladies and heists.
Oh, Ocean's 8?
Yeah. I broke down and watched it because I wanted to try and see if I like it or not.
And
it was okay.
Okay.
That wasn't that bad.
Wasn't
but
terrible. Did they like say anything about the other Ocean's movies or make references to them?
They did. You'd see a couple characters from the original, but they couldn't hire George Clooney to do it.
But was she supposed to be like George Clooney's sister or something?
Yeah, that they never
Okay.
talked about.
And she's good at heists too.
She's
just
good
so
at
happened.
heisting.
What, did they grow up in a heist family or something?
Yeah, apparently. And, and she had a plan to rob something that she was developing for like 5 years in prison. Oh, I'm waiting for this perfect day to do this robbing.
Robbing?
Yeah. It really stuck to the formula of what a Ocean's 11 type of movie is.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way the way the movie was shot and
Yeah, followed the groundwork. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting cameras, and they did play with the tropes of like, you know, her sidekick was like the Brad Pitt character.
Oh, really?
Like it felt like that. Like
they just basically recast
felt like
ladies to be basically the same characters.
Yeah, because she was like this cool hip like blonde lady, and like it made me feel like that's the Brad Pitt versus George Clooney type of deal going on. Just what I was picking up, but I mean it's a decent watch if you need something to watch.
What is it on?
HBO Max.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, what's it called? HBO is like dropping movies just for free on their site, man.
They are
crazy.
They are, dude.
I was watching that. What's it called?
The Little Things.
The Little Things.
I watched it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I enjoyed it.
It was his character is a little weird.
Who, Denzel?
I don't know if that's Denzel being Denzel or if that's how he's playing the character.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be, because he's supposed to be like a cop that is washed up now after that incident, and he's doing small town shit, and then, I don't know, he has a different perspective, and that's what kind of made him a good detective.
Yeah.
So I thought it was interesting.
Yeah. And then the whole time, like, they were eating or something at the table, I was looking for that finger. Like, man, where's that weird finger
the
we're
weird
talking?
finger.
I was looking for it, dude.
Yeah.
Did a good job covering up because you couldn't tell.
Dude, yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a movie where I'm like, weird finger. You never see it.
Yeah. Like, he was eating something, and, like, the finger I need is behind the thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, he's still got it. I feel like he's still a good actor. And Ronnie Malik and Jared Leto were good, so...
Yeah, Jared Leto is just, like...
Playing so creepy.
Playing his creepy self. He always plays a creepy.
Fucking creep, man. Yeah.
The Mr. Robot guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes I thought his acting was, like, just a little stale here to here. But I was cracking up, like, how bad the digging was. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, right?
I was like, I think I would have stopped after one of those holes.
Yeah. But I knew, I was like, oh man, he's gonna fucking clock this guy.
Yeah.
He was just fucking taunting him, that's why.
The ending was interesting.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
And it leaves you wondering, like, so, I don't know.
I thought we know.
Who the killer is?
No. I don't want to spoil anything for, like, people gonna watch. But
yeah,
the whole thing with the red thing. I thought.
Oh yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
But still, the question is still raised, like, who's the killer?
Oh, I thought it was obvious, but
was it obvious?
Oh, because he couldn't find. Okay, but yeah, I felt like he was just a real creep. What can I say?
But there was no definitive proof, you know?
Yeah.
The fact that he didn't find that thing.
Man, I totally want to talk about. I mean, we could. We'd have to put a spoiler warning.
Spoiler alert.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get the fuck out if you don't want to be spoiled.
Yeah. All right. Now they're talking clear. So we do know that he did some stuff, right?
Well,
because he had all those pictures and stuff.
But I feel like that was just like newspaper clippings. Wasn't it all just newspaper clippings?
And I thought he had an item from each one of those things he was on.
Like what items were they?
I thought there was an item that was accompanying the newspaper clipping.
I can't remember.
That's what I thought. So I thought he had like an item of that night and the newspaper clipping to like kind of like showing off his accomplishments or something. But yeah. I guess maybe I read it like he was already the bad guy.
Yeah, I mean, like, there was no other killer presented, so yeah, you think it's him.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I felt like it wasn't definitively him. Like, it wasn't like, aha, he is the killer. Like, what happened to that girl with the red beret? I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
Denzel, did what he thought he needed to free Mr. Robot's soul.
Yeah, that definitely did help him because I think he knew if he didn't help him, he would be going down the same path that he was going on.
Anakin. Yeah, I mean, it was interesting. And I don't know, I'm enjoying that HBO Max has gotten all these WB movies. But I didn't realize that Warner Brothers didn't consult with the filmmakers before making this deal with HBO Max. Did you know that?
Oh, shit.
So a lot of
lawsuits?
Well, I don't know if there's going to be lawsuits, but a lot of the filmmakers were upset about it. Like, I know James Gunn wasn't happy that the Suicide Squad is going to be on there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess it's not in the contract that they said, hey, your movie has to be the theater.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange because like there was a similar thing with The Irishman, right? Did it come out after? But it came out after the theatrical release, like 2 weeks or maybe a month after, right?
Oh, so it wasn't theaters
Yes, I think so.
before it came out.
Yeah, but this whole HBO Max thing, same day as theaters. Yeah, a lot of the filmmakers were not happy about that move and weren't told about it, so they were upset.
Didn't they do that so it'd be possible for them to get an Academy Award? That's what
is
I
it?
heard. Because
is that why?
It had to be released in the theater for it to count towards being nominated.
Okay.
As an Oscar.
But Warner Brothers, I mean, obviously they're not going to get the same revenue, so I guess maybe HBO gave them a good deal to get all these movies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I saw that commercial and it seemed like they had like a lot of movies lined up.
Yeah, like I think every month or something.
Yeah.
There's a movie because like December, like end of December was Wonder Woman, and then end of January is The Little Things, and I think because they only stay on the platform for a month.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, so like Wonder Woman isn't on HBO Max anymore. The 1984, yeah.
Oh, okay. So now people have to buy it? Or
if they want to
rent it or...
yeah, if they want to watch it. So it's a limited time that it's on the platform. 1 month, I think. So
that's an interesting model.
Yeah.
Business model.
I mean, I'm not in any hurry to go to a theater, so I definitely appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't want to go to a movie theater and have to wear a mask the whole time.
Yeah.
It's just not fun. But because of all this, Christopher Nolan said that his next movie isn't going to be distributed by Warner Brothers.
Dang. Parting
like,
ways.
Yeah, he's like done with Warner Brothers after this. Even though his movie wasn't affected, I think it was more like solidarity with the other filmmakers. So he's like, my next movie won't be distributed by Warner Brothers. And like almost all of his movies were Warner Brothers.
He should go to Bad Robot. That's J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams, but then you still need a studio behind it. Because I know like J.J. Abrams, his movies are always like Paramount, I think.
Oh, so then he can't do a Batman movie then? If he's not
No, yeah, I guess he's like, fuck it, I'm out.
Do
I don't know,
Catman
we'll see.
instead. You'll see.
Catman?
Catman do.
Catman do.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, so I thought that was, interesting that I didn't realize. I thought it was, like as movie people, I enjoy that these new movies are being offered, but I didn't realize that, they didn't check in with the filmmakers. So it's like, it's kind of messed up. I get that it's messed up, but at the same time, I'm still going to watch the movies.
Yeah. So, wait, I think Nolan has his Syndicate film. Is that his one?
Oh, yeah. Sin Copy or whatever?
Yeah, something like that. So I'm thinking he just needs to find...
He just needs a big studio for distribution.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
And I'm trying to think who besides Disney, Warner Brothers, could give him the reins. Universal?
Yeah, Universal or Paramount. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
It could be.
I think Prestige was Universal, possibly. Oh. So it's just mostly been Warner Brothers.
It's good leverage on his part. Be like, shit, man. Pay me more and then I'll come back to you.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. He's a moneymaker.
Yeah, dude. I mean, his name sells the movies.
Yeah.
Regardless of what the movie is, it sells.
Yeah. I have a couple more. I want to save like the best for last. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
I watched Ad Astra. I don't think we. talked
Oh,
about
nice. I like that movie.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it.
Dude, the moon chase.
Moon chase.
The chase on the moon. Like the car chase.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool, the way they depicted that. It's like, dude, this feels like space, like what it would really be like to be in a space hijacking situation.
Yeah. And I thought the outpost at Mars looked kind of interesting because it just gave it a different look because you're dealing with light, orange light the whole time. Like it did feel like Total Recall. Get your ass to Mars.
And then like the way being out in space affected people.
Yeah.
Like it really messed with their heads, it seemed like. So that was a really cool take on it.
Yeah. Just, I think the ending, I was just like, man, you went all that way.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just going to say, you went all that way and you succeeded. That's all I have to say.
It was interesting. It was like crazy how hard of a journey it was for him to get out there.
Yeah.
Just to Pluto.
I was just confused that signal thing that being sent to Earth was just by accident, right? Caused by
I think so.
Shit?
Yeah.
He wasn't doing it on purpose, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. That'd be dicks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch it, people. I liked it.
Yeah, HBO Max, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. We saw it in the theater, and it was pretty. We enjoyed it. Definitely wouldn't mind watching it again.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
We watched another movie. You Should Have Left.
You Should Have Left.
With Kevin Bacon and Amanda Seyfried.
Is that like?
It's like
a house is possessed type of deal.
Kinda, yeah, kinda.
How'd you like it?
It was not bad.
Cheesy or?
No, not cheesy. Not bad at all. Yeah, not like overly scary, just kind of creepy and just like, oh man, that's crazy. But Kevin,
and your scary movies.
That's all Steph. She's the one always wanting to watch the jump scares. Oh my. But Kevin Bacon, he still got it, man. Old man Kevin.
He still got the chops?
Yeah, he still got the acting chops. It was just weird, though, that Amanda Seyfried was his wife.
Can you show me who that is?
From Mean Girls. Damn, where's
the main Mean Girl?
No, not the main Mean Girl was what's her name?
Not Emma Stone, but the villain of Mean Girls.
Yeah, what was her name?
Did I say Emma Stone?
Yeah,
I meant
you
Lindsay
did say
Lohan.
Emma Stone.
Lindsay Lohan. I'm thinking about Easy A. Those movies are probably entwined.
Yeah, kinda. They're both like teeny movies.
Teeny movies. Not a teeny movie.
not another teeny movie. Let's go. Mean Girls. Because I want to find. I can't remember that.
Mean Girls.
What was that other actress's name?
That's my Lindsay
Rachel
Lohan.
McAdams. Rachel McAdams.
Oh,
is that who
okay.
you thought? No, Amanda Seyfried. This one.
Isn't she young?
Yeah, that's why she played Kevin Bacon's wife. It was like Kevin Bacon and his two daughters.
Baking up some daughters.
Yeah, dude. Hold on. You should have left.
You should have left.
You should have left, dude. Why didn't you leave? Kevin Bacon.
Bala.
Baking up some love.
Quote. I was gonna say caption that picture.
That picture. Well, you got a caption?
I don't know. I was about to think of something.
You're baking me horny, baby. You're baking me horny.
I'm cooking up some Kevin.
With a side of bacon.
Okay, I'm bad at that. I thought I could do better.
Yeah, so it was pretty interesting for what it is.
Cool.
Yeah.
You recommend it to the people?
If you're into like horror movies, yeah, it's a decent movie.
It's funny, I'm like not into horror movies, but like I like Last of Us, where there's like
you like horror games.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like I like zombie-ish things, right? Like I like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
But I never liked
straight up horror,
like ghosty ones.
Casper.
But yeah, dude, that Last of Us had so much I wouldn't say so much jump scares, but there's a lot of times where I was like, like if you would have saw my face, like freaking out. Good job. Yep. I watched The Departed again. Departed.
Oh, nice.
Just
you on your period?
Just another, movie on the side.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a great movie.
Still holds up?
Yeah. I think it's like my third time watching it. Just
ever? Like third time ever?
Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, should I have watched it more? Is there?
I don't know. When it first came out, when it first came out, I watched it a bunch of times.
Sorry, buddy. 10 or up. Can't be here.
Seats taken, man. Seats taken.
Only 3 times.
Yeah, dude. I might have watched it 3 times in the first month.
Oh my.
Nah, I think because we had HBO back then, so like, oh, Departed's on again. I'll throw it on.
There was I think it's just funny because you see the scene and it looks so improvised. Like when I think Jack Nicholson was leaving the scene, right? And then he comes back and he smokes and he goes and he smells Leo's character. He goes it just it looks so improvised. I guess I have to show people because I'm not saying it right.
Like he sniffed?
Yeah, he sniffed him.
He sniffed Leo? Or sniffed Leo out?
Sniffs Leonardo DiCaprio. He sniffs him. Okay. I think this is it. Oh. Shut up. Sorry.
Ever.
Oh, it's Valentine's, of course.
Uh-oh. What, you got any big plans?
Hell yeah, I got big plans.
You do?
No. I hope this is it. This is very thick. It was it. No. I thought it was it.
I don't think anybody's going to have that clip.
Oh, it's sniff. I guarantee you.
Castillo smells a rat?
It's so stupid. Oh man, never mind. I know what I wrote was wasn't good. Jack Nicholson sniffs. I'm telling you.
Jennifer Lawrence interrupted. Play that one. I gotta see that. Jennifer Lawrence interrupted by Jack Nicholson at Oscars.
All right, I just want to see the part, sir. Was it this one?
There. Maybe.
Shocking. I think that's the first time I think I've ever felt like actual shock.
We can see it. Oh, you got a fan here.
I was just trying to push. No politics,
Jack, no?
George. What about
if you want to talk politics, we can.
Such a beautiful job.
Thank you. Yeah, you're being really rude.
come with me.
Good to see you.
I love Tinder.
Oh my god, thank you. I loved all your movies. Oh really? Do I look like a new girlfriend?
I thought about
it. Creeping over there.
He's like, now's my chance.
Man, I wish I could find him sniffing. Oh well. It was a good scene. He sniffs him, man. Anyways.
Like, goes in for the sniff?
Like, he leaves the scene, right? And then he goes, shh. And he sniffs Leo. And then Leo's like, what the fuck?
The fuck?
And they kept it in the movie.
I vaguely remember that, I think.
It looked like it was just unscripted, you know?
Yeah.
Yep. You know how Netflix has those series Explain, and then they explain shit? It's called Netflix Explain.
Yeah.
I was watching it was like a weed one. Explaining everything about weed. And they're saying that the people that label the weed in the stores, and they say it's 85% indica or sativa, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, it's all bullshit. Like,
it's all, they just guess?
Yeah, it's like, so some person smoked it and it's like, this is getting me kind of mellow. It's pretty more indica.
So it's not scientific at all?
No scientific of it.
It's about 85%.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I feel a little high right now.
I think you're right, dude. I feel like it's a cool 85.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
So I thought that was kind of interesting, because as someone who goes to the store occasionally
and uses those as a barometer for what you're gonna buy.
Because I'm more of the indica person, like a more mellow.
Like being
high.
in the couch.
Yeah. And yeah, I would look at it and be like, is this more indica? It's like, yeah, it's more indica.
Yeah.
It's fascinating how weed has traveled the world, because indica came from like the mountain hills of, I guess, India or some shit, like India.
Okay.
And it did better in cooler climates. So they crossbred that with like the American weed, so it made it easier to like grow indoors, like you didn't have to be outdoors and shit like that. And it's just fascinating. Yeah,
all the cross pollination.
Yeah, and they had a little Pineapple Express clip in there. It's like, if this Afghan shit made love with this
selective breeding, yeah.
And then they had a baby, this would be their
and
baby.
Those two babies met and fucked. That'd be the Pineapple Express.
Not gonna lie, when you see that in the menu, you're like, man, I have to get that, just because
the movie.
Because of the movie.
How was it?
It's pretty good. It's more of a head high. Definitely makes you more not hallucinate, but you know, that more head high type of shit. Yeah. It's crazy how weed can do that. Head high or body high. Yeah. Has it been a while for you guys?
Yeah, it has been a while.
Feeling like doing some, huh?
Maybe. Have you picked it back up?
Here you go, sir.
Oh, sir.
My little,
you got
my
your
vape.
your little robot dick.
This is my robot dick. Sucking on its teat. Robot dick.
I heard people call it that before.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I didn't make that up.
You're passing on the jokes.
Got jokes.
Yeah. It's just easy. Like, doesn't require you to.
Because it's just good to go.
Good to go.
Just a battery, right?
Yeah, rechargeable.
What does it do? Because it's like a liquid that turns it into a vapor, right?
Yeah. Just little guy. That's where liquid is. Yeah.
Interesting.
Nice and handy.
Handy dandy.
Especially when you like go on a walk or something.
No big deal.
No big deal. It's funny how times have changed.
The times are changing.
Yeah. How convenient it is to get it. And how just not too long ago you just get arrested for having it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bigger fish to fry, man.
Bigger fish. A lot of bigger fish. All right, I think it's about that time to get to the nitty. The nitty
it is
gritty.
it? Is it?
It isn't.
Is it?
What do you want to talk first, buddy?
Up to you, dude.
The main film or the show?
Maybe the show.
Show
Maybe start
first?
with the show. Yeah, right.
All right. Cool. So we're gonna talk about Wanda. If you don't want
Episode 4.
If you don't want to hear us spoil it, just skip on ahead. I'll probably put the
Timestamp of when we're done.
Yeah. All right. 5, 4, 1. So, what'd you think of the start?
Well, like you said when you texted me, you're like, "Oh, it's a good thing you rewatch those movies." Because like when it started, I'm like, "What the hell is happening?" It took me a minute to realize what was happening.
Yeah. Because it was different. It wasn't like that ashiness. It was like almost puzzle piece-ish.
It was. Oh yeah, I guess not ashy, but they were like going from dissolved to undissolved. So
yeah,
kind of similar. But the first time I watched it, I was like, "What's happening?"
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "Oh, they're coming back."
Yeah, once you like actually see her go outside that door, everything is like, "Oh shit, it's coming together."
Dude, even that, it took me a minute. I was like, "Wait, what's happening?"
Yeah.
Then I realized I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, it's just interesting because it just was so different from the first 3, right? Where it just started with the show.
Yeah, it finally shed the whole sitcom shtick, which was annoying the hell out of me.
Yeah, you're not the only one that said that.
I know you said your sister didn't like it either.
Yeah. And,
for the first 2 episodes. The third one, I didn't mind it. A little more modern.
And then it did the dun, 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 like the Marvel intro, and like, oh yeah.
Doesn't it always do the Marvel intro?
For the Wanda? I don't think it's been doing it for.
I think it has, dude.
Oh, okay. I mean, like,
it starts with that and then goes to
yeah.
WandaVision. Oh, but you mean the
maybe
fact that
I guess
it
felt open. Like it had the cold open, and it felt like you were watching a Marvel movie for a second. Like, oh, snap.
Yeah, it did. It had like a similar quality. Like, didn't feel like a TV show.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is very cinematic.
Mm-hmm. And then you're just kind of thrown in, and you're just like, oh, okay, she's not just a normal person.
Mm-hmm.
And if you didn't know who that person on that plaque or that frame, it's like, oh no, good thing you watched Captain Marvel recently.
Yeah. Well, I was kind of spoiled. I already knew that the daughter was gonna be in WandaVision.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I knew who she was supposed to be.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I didn't catch that. But that's pretty cool. Yeah. Just you're looking at it outside perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And
you get to see Sword headquarters.
Yeah. Sentient something?
I can't remember.
I forgot.
I like the one you made up the other time.
Totally forgot already. Yeah.
Strategic.
Yeah.
Weapons.
Advanced. No, sorry, sword. I forgot already.
I don't know.
Yeah. But anyways, that was a good episode. It kind of explained a lot of things.
It worked in the girl from Thor.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. She's no longer an intern.
She was the one that was watching.
Yeah.
It made all those little tiebacks to the previous episodes.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
I like the police officer guy, agent. Chang.
Yeah. Or whatever his name was.
Mean? Is that
Chang? The guy from
Chinese.
The guy from the interview. He played. What's his name?
Oh yeah.
Kim
also,
Jong-un.
he's Jim. Asian Jim.
Oh, Asian Jim. Yeah. He's also on another sitcom called Fresh Off the Boat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's all over the place. Oh, and I think he was in some other movie on Netflix.
Oh, with
Ali Wong. Yeah.
I watched that.
Always Be My Maybe, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
His introduction was pretty good because it's a callback to Ant-Man.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well,
Ant-Man 2 is where you see him for the first time, right?
Oh, really? I didn't even remember. I only seen Ant-Man 2 the first one time.
She was in Ant-Man 2, and he was watching Scott while he was house arresting.
I didn't even realize. That's funny.
And Scott, he learned all these magic tricks and stuff.
Okay, I kind of remember that. Yeah.
And then when he introduced himself, he did that magic trick that he learned from Ant-Man. So it was a nice little nod.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's
Agent, funny.
Blah, blah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Snap. He learned the card trick.
I was like, what the hell is this? I didn't realize.
I like that. It gives you like Easter eggs for people that notice it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good job on that one.
And you were right. You were right.
Wanda?
Yeah, you called it.
That was kind of crazy. Yeah.
What was crazy?
When she saw him for that brief second.
Oh yeah. Our fucking screen cap for the last episode.
That was from Infinity War, though.
Yeah. Well, him on the ground.
Yeah.
But the Wanda,
I didn't think it was spoiled because that movie's been out for the longest time. So
yeah,
I just assumed if you even cared that that he got offed. Yeah. Disney Plus people, if you want to watch it.
What else happened in the episode? So then,
the bee guy, you find out that
the beekeeper was just one of the agents.
Guy.
It was I liked how it explained all those little things. The helicopter was the drone.
Yeah.
He was the one, Agent whatever was the one calling Wanda on the radio.
Yeah. I was watching New Rock Stars. It's like a YouTube channel. They're kind of popular for noticing little details and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And on the board, they had all the names of the people of the town that are under control, right? So some people had driver's license, but there was like 2 that they didn't find who they are. And one of them is that the evil girl, not really evil, but she's like the mean one.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't have an ID, so we have to watch out for her.
Who is she? And then who's the other one?
The neighbor, like, hey, like,
oh,
that girl.
Yeah, because there's something up with her, because she stopped the other neighbor from saying something to Vision.
Yeah.
Remember, was that the 3rd episode?
Mm-hmm.
He was gonna tell Vision that she doesn't something, and she's like telling him not to say.
Yeah.
So yeah, something up. They might be hip to what's going on, or I don't know.
I feel like they had a moment where they could almost tell Vision, because I think during that time of him outside talking to her, she was talking inside with that.
Yeah,
Monroe.
they could have. Yeah, they could have.
So she's too engrossed in what she just heard about her brother that she let her guard down or whatever. That's what I'm assuming.
So you think that she was able to magically create a new Vision, basically, or reanimate his corpse?
You think it's possible? It's weird though, because I didn't know her powers kind of works like the time stone. It was kind of weird. You know, when she pushed Monroe out, and then she just brought everything. I was like, dude, that's like Thanos reversing time. I just thought it was kind of weird that.
Well, I guess because she's magic, magic doesn't play by any rules.
It gathers though.
Yeah. She just gathers all that power, and like it's almost like a catch-all where she can, I guess, do anything almost.
Yeah. And something about Vision has her brother's powers, because like this is the first time he had like super speed, and I don't know if that was because it was just like old school, hey, I'm showing that I'm really good at computers typing, but he was doing a lot of fast things, and with that doctor going like, it didn't seem like that was his power.
I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that, huh? I gotta rewatch Age of Ultron.
It's funny that death like was never brought up after Ultron. Like she never brought it up.
That's the
during
first
Civil
time.
War or anything.
But like she was more. I felt like because she was kind of more in the background
at that time.
Yeah, and like by the time it got to Infinity War, it was just more concerned about the stones. So I guess there really wasn't another opportunity to talk about it.
Yeah, it would eat up screen time or story elements.
Yeah, it's the only thing where like, the characters that don't have their own movies, their character growth kind of gets stunted, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, there's only so much you can learn from her and her brother from that one movie. And there's like no way for them to like really redeem themselves or their brother or anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he sacrificed himself, so.
You didn't see that coming. Right? That's the line, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I just remember his hands going like that. Speaking of which, that guy was in Tenet.
He was?
Yeah. He was the military guy with the beard. It took me a while to find that out. It's him, dude.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he got all jacked and like.
Because that's the guy from
Kick-Ass.
Yeah, that's
He's
him.
The Kick-Ass kid.
Dude, what's up with? He always looks different.
He got a good beard, dude.
Why does he's the master of disguise, man.
You didn't. I noticed at the very end of the movie, then I noticed it was him. You know that?
Dude, I didn't
The
realize.
very last scene.
I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
I didn't... Dude, he always looks different.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Fucking kick-ass.
Kick-ass, bro.
From kick-ass to ass-kick.
Ass-kick. All right, I guess it's a good segue.
That's fucking funny. I didn't realize. Good segue to Tenet.
Yep. So another spoiler.
Did you do that on purpose?
No. I just thought it was funny.
That is funny.
That we brought that up.
All right.
Anyways, Tenet time.
Tenet.
Spoiler alert. We're going to be
Spoiler
talking
alert.
about it.
Get out of here. We're going to talk about Tenet.
Down here, I'll write something.
Okay. Before we get into the nitty gritty, I want to tell you something about the main actor that I didn't realize.
Okay. Like we know who that guy is.
Yes. Maybe you already know, but it was a surprise to me.
I looked him up, but am I supposed to know like he's in our childhood? Like I should know him?
No. He is the son of a famous actor.
Ooh. All right. Let's see. Will his last name give it away? Will it give it away?
I mean, not knowing that he was the son of a famous actor, it's just like, it's a common last name.
Okay. Can you give me first or last name of the famous person? Whichever one you think is less
obvious?
Yeah.
Washington.
Leroy Washington. Washington. Denzel's kid?
He's Denzel's son.
No way.
He is.
Wow.
I didn't even realize.
Wow.
Because he doesn't look like Denzel.
Can you show him with his father? There's got to be a father-son
Yeah, there is.
picture. Imagine that.
I know.
I would have
And
never
what are the
guessed.
odds that we watched The Little Things on the same weekend as Tenet?
It's just a little boy and the little man.
Father and son.
Wow. Maybe he looks more like the mom.
Yeah, I guess so. Because, right, he doesn't really look like Denzel.
No, I don't see. Oh, is that the mom right there? Oh, wait.
Where? Oh.
Exit out of that. Dang. Right there, that picture.
Yeah, I guess so.
Then the other one.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. Is that her?
I guess.
Yeah. A little bit more like the mom. The mom had a beard.
Yeah, right? Yeah, he has the same face as his mom. So, I thought that was funny. Didn't even realize.
All right.
Denzel's son.
Denzel's son. So, what did you think of Denzel's son and the rest of the movie?
I found it very confusing.
Dude, first 30 minutes or an hour, I was like, what is going on?
Yes, it just kept jumping from place to place to place. I was like, what the fuck is happening? What is happening?
I think there was a video as to why we all felt this way. And it's because...
So a lot of people were confused.
Yeah. So it's because you start off the movie and you have certain things going on and it's not being explained to you.
Mm-hmm.
But the protagonist doesn't seem confused. Like, he knows what's going on and you're kind of like...
There's no exposition.
Yeah. So, like, your mind wanders like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like, who's this, like... Why is this place getting shot up? Why do you need this fake badge thing?
Mm-hmm.
Who's this colonel guy sitting next to this other guy? Who the hell is that guy you're saving? What's that in the bag? I don't fucking know anything. And then next thing you know, he's in a train station getting his teeth pulled. I don't even know why he's getting his teeth pulled.
Teeth pulled?
Yeah.
Oh, at the yeah.
And then you think he's dead, like, which is not the first time. Every time he thinks he's dead, he just wakes up for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
And then he wakes up and he's like, it was a test. Okay. And then, like, the guy is like, I can't tell you about this mission, but
you're dead, so
it's like,
let's
the
do
more
it.
information you don't know, the more ammunition kind of shit. It's like, hey, I want you, the audience, to keep guessing.
Yeah, and it just keeps going, and there's no real exposition. Like Inception had like an exposition where it explained Inception to you.
Yeah.
And dreams and all that shit. But this didn't really do that until like way down the line. So
like, you're like, all right, you're gonna go in the story, but just be mindful of this and then the word Tenet. And like,
yeah, it's like, all right, what the fuck?
So then you're going down this hole, and then next thing you know, you're shown bullets that rewinds. You're like,
yeah, what the fuck
is
is happening?
going on?
Wait, so you didn't watch any previews before watching the movie? See, I saw previews, and I was kind of aware of what was the deal with the story. But even so, even with that awareness, I was still fucking confused.
Damn.
So I can't even imagine how confused you were going in totally blind.
No, yeah. I didn't know anything about the movie. All I know is Christopher Nolan likes to fuck with your brain. And I was waiting for that. But there's just like, okay, we're going here? And why do we have to talk to this Indian person?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what are we doing here again? What's happening?
And there's no background of the character that you're watching. And he kept it that way for some fucking weird. That's why the character's name is protagonist, where it's just like,
I'm the protagonist of this mission.
It's like you're jumping into a video game and you just have this fresh character and then you're just watching it. Like, there's no backstory of who he is.
You know nothing about him.
Yeah.
Just that he's a CIA agent.
I think it could have used like
some
I want to root for this person. And I mean, that's why we liked Inception. It's like, hey, we have this guy Cobbs. I think his name is Cobbs.
Cobb, yeah.
And he's doing all this, and he's doing his final mission because he wants to go back to his kids. That sounds like a fun thing I can get back
behind.
This one, wake up the American. All right. Like, okay, I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah.
You gonna tell me anything? I was like secretly hoping like this heist in the opera. I thought like we're gonna have people in masks and it's like, so tell me about this guy. I heard he's the Joker. Like,
what?
You know, the beginning of Dark Knight.
Yeah.
I heard he has a blah blah blah. He wears clown makeup. I was like expecting some shit like that gonna happen. Yeah. Dude, did you watch it another time to understand? Because I did.
I watched it once all the way through with Steph, but she fell asleep.
Okay.
And then after it, I was still confused, so then I watched a video explaining it.
Yeah.
And then the next day, we picked up maybe an hour and 50. We picked up like in the middle and watched from the middle to the end. So I saw the second half twice.
Oh, okay.
I saw from when he first went and did the time travel. That's when we picked up from.
Okay. Not gonna lie, when they went in that room, it was like, pink and blue. And you're just like, it was really confusing. Me and Janice like rewinded it a couple times. Like, all right, this is like in happening? The future. Like he's like going in there. Like I was trying to explain about the door, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to go in there together, type of thing. It's kind of a mind fuck. Like
it's
your first time watching it. It's so jarring.
Because basically, it seems like a mirror because when you go into that machine and you come out, you're moving backwards in time. So then you see your previous self going backwards because you're going back in time.
Yeah.
So it looks like like a mirror where like you go in together and then you come out together. And
Yeah.
yeah. So that's why like the part where they were at the hangar, I thought I didn't, before you realize, I thought there was two guys. I was like, oh man, there's two guys. But it's just the two sides of him.
because they jumped out at the same time?
Yeah, the one going forward in time and the one going backwards in time.
Yeah. I think they did a good job at that because I didn't really think about it. What I thought was, I kind of felt like there was a clone, like some kind of clone of them. I didn't really know, but I thought it was the other guy, the Neil.
Robert Pattinson. I thought it was.
I thought
Robert
he
Pattinson
saw himself.
too. That's what I thought as well. But I knew it was a time travel thing, so I was like, oh, that's like his future self or his past self or something. He saw himself.
Yeah. Oh man, the ending. He was just like, "Hey, like who recruited you and stuff, right?" It's like you did, like. And there's a rumor of who Neil is.
Yeah.
Which I think is spot on. I think I couldn't believe it, but.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, see, is that more just like a fan theory? Because the movie didn't make a direct nod to saying that Neil is actually Sator's son.
Well, this is my thing. He says that, this is the end of my friend or our journey, right? But it's just the beginning for you. So I'm thinking like maybe he stayed with him until he got to that age. And he was like an old man. So then when he went into the past, he's actually seeing the protagonist younger for the first time. You know that scene where he's like, you like Diet Coke because I known you for all these years,
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming. But there's so much fucking timelines that could happen. Like your future self is always watching out for you. It's so weird.
Yeah, right? So it was confusing. Interesting concept and interesting the way they depicted it, but definitely a confusing movie.
It's a movie, like, it requires you to watch it like 2 times.
Yeah,
for me. 'Cause
definitely.
your first time, you're not going to understand anything. And maybe it'll make sense at the end. But
well, no, even like at the end after my first watch through, that's why I went and watched the YouTube videos to try to figure out what the fuck was happening. I'm like, what is happening?
I think he did a good job with that device to show how it works.
Yeah,
I think he just, I don't know, man. The storytelling was a little hard.
Yeah, that's what, like, I can see why it didn't get the best reviews because it was very confusing. It was confusing.
I mean, if it was straightforward like the way Harry Potter did, like, hey, like, you're going back in time, but you don't really realize that everything that you're doing now has already happened to your past self, like Harry throwing that rock. Thing. I thought that was really cool. Time traveling things, like whatever happened already happened.
Well, yeah, like because the first time he went back, he tried to change things, but he couldn't change things because it's already done.
Yeah.
So it's like predetermined.
Yeah. It's just weird. Like every time you use that machine, you just open up like a new, different reality that could happen or could not happen, depending on who goes into the past. But then that past becomes that person's present, right?
But see, they said if you don't see yourself going in on the other side, don't go in because you're not going to come out. So then it's kind of like, well, this all already happened then.
Yeah.
If you see yourself on the other side, you already did do it. So it's so fucking confusing.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a two watch for me.
The part that confused me too was how did Sator figure out where to find all the artifacts?
I think something about his future self was helping him. Kind of like his future self was didn't he find the first one?
Well, he found a thing with gold in it and instructions on, I guess. Yeah, instructions on where to find them. See, but the whole thing was that the scientists that created the artifacts buried them in the past, or I guess went to the past with them.
Yeah.
So they physically weren't in the future, I guess. So then the future people had to send that thing back to try to find somebody in the past to compile all the artifacts.
I'm confused.
Right? Because the thing that he found first was a little capsule with gold and instructions on the artifacts. But then from there, it's like, how the fuck did he find the artifacts?
Yeah.
And so did the artifacts not exist in the future? I don't fucking know.
I don't know, bro. That's what this movie does, is fucks with your brain.
And then the whole like bullet thing, like,
so I don't understand.
It always jumped. The bullet always jumped into your hand.
So when they went to do the time capsule thing, and it was sent from the future, wait, how did they send it back?
I don't know.
Did they go in that machine, dig it, and put it down there, and then
yeah?
jump?
And if they went into the machine and went to the past, why didn't they just look for it themselves?
But you can't go. You can't go past the time you made the machine, right? Like,
so they just
because you can't go past like in the 1950s because that machine hasn't been built.
Didn't exist it, yeah. So was it that they sent instructions on how to build the machine in that capsule with the gold? So then he built it in the past.
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't fucking know, dude.
See, they don't make this clear for you.
See, so if you can't send something to the past when the machine wasn't existed, how the fuck did they send that message with instructions on how to build the machine that didn't exist? See, but then when you pick it apart like this, I think that's flaws in the plot holes. Those are fucking plot holes.
Yeah. Yeah, the movie just is very confusing, but
yeah, it was a confusing one.
Man, it had a lot of good parts, though, I have to admit.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it, but it was very confusing at the same time.
I like the second half when things were actually
once they were doing the time travel shit,
like seeing
a temporal pincer maneuver.
Seeing that airport one was so confusing, like, because like you're watching him trying to get into that thing, and then he does the running one, but then you're watching that in reverse. That reverse part was crazy.
Yeah, the reverse. See it when you first see it in forward, it looks funny, like it's a weird way to fight, but then it looks better in reverse.
Like, he did his thing on the ground.
It's like, this is such a weird way to fight. But then when it's in reverse, it looks better. It's like, oh, okay, it looks more like a fight now.
And I think they actually had to learn how to fight in reverse. Like, I don't think it was all just camera.
No, it was like, yeah, very strange. Yeah. Speaking of the airport part, there was like a conspiracy theory about the airport part that I don't know if you noticed in the plans of the hangar, it was like a pentagon.
No.
It was like a pentagon, like the lockup, and then like the plane crashing into the pentagon. So conspiracy people were like, is Christopher Nolan trying to say something about 9/11?
Freaking hell.
So I thought that was interesting.
So there's two parts that confuse me. One is like when they were doing the military thing, like how come Neo went on a different one? I was really confused.
Oh, when they were doing the temporal pincer?
Yeah. I was like, wait. They didn't explain how they separated. They were like talking on a boat and all of a sudden they're like in two different camps or something.
So what I think happened was that the people that were going backwards, the blue team, they because they on the boat they were going backwards, right? The people that were continuing to go backwards just kept going backwards. They just stayed on the boat.
Oh, okay.
Or no, they should have gotten into the machine sooner. No. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so we saw the protagonist go. Did he go through?
Which one?
No, he got off the boat, right? The protagonist.
Yeah.
Without going through the machine.
Oh, is that what was it?
Yeah. So remember there was all those guys going through the machine?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they were going through the machine. But I was going to say is that they just stay on the boat and keep going backwards in time. Well, then they all keep going backwards in time.
I think you're confusing yourself.
But
all right, second part.
Okay, wait. I got it. Okay, so they're going backwards in time, right? But then the protagonist and his team, the red team, go further back in time and then start going forward. Whereas the other guys just kept going backwards in time and then they like met in the middle for the mission.
Wow, is that what's that?
I think so.
Okay. It was so confusing to follow. It's like, are they fighting themselves? It seemed like they're fighting themselves and like shooting different parts of the building.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's a temporal pincer maneuver.
Yeah,
it's very, very fucking confusing.
The second one was they explained you shouldn't see yourself.
Yeah, but then he fucking fought himself.
Okay. Well, he knew that. Well, his past self didn't know that was him.
Yeah.
So that's what. Like, didn't they say you shouldn't see yourself because it will cause something?
I don't know. I think that was just a theory, though. Like, they didn't know. But fucking Sator interacted with himself, like, constantly.
Oh. Because he threw that thing at him in the car.
Yeah.
He threw it and he looked at him.
Yeah, he saw himself.
I was like, dude, he saw himself.
Yeah.
And I just heard that something happens if you total annihilation or some shit.
I think that was just they were like a theory.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, because like nothing happened. He saw himself and fucking...
He's like, what? That's me. And then his car crashed.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay. But actually, his car... Yeah. It was weird.
Very weird.
It's like, yeah.
It's confusing.
And the whole thing he burnt. He got burned on the thing, but he's all iced.
Because it's backwards.
And then he lived?
Opposite.
Like, how many times does he wake up? Oh, I guess I'm starting over. Like, I got an extra life.
It's like a video game.
Yeah. I still don't understand why he was there in that first scene of the movie. Like, why was he working with those Russians?
Something about the diplomat, I think. I don't think he was working for the Russians. He was there to try to rescue that diplomat or that general or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And then the Russians were the ones that were trying to take out that general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But good movie. Just very confusing. You gotta probably watch it 2 times.
10 times. You gotta watch it 10 times, man.
I would watch it 3 times.
10. That's why it's Tenet.
Tenet.
Did you see that Seder Square?
Seder Square?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
The thing that I don't know, I guess was the inspiration for the title.
Oh, the thing that has
no matter how you read it.
Yeah, that thing is interesting.
Crazy, right? Like no matter how you read it, it's
Sator.
Yeah.
Seder. Apropos. Tenet.
Seder.
Rotus.
Tenet. Yeah, no matter where you go, it's all the same freaking thing. Opera. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Seder Square. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, watching people get confused. Like, it made me think the next day. I was
it was a mind fuck. Yeah, it was a total mind fuck.
Yeah. So, what's the next movie we should watch together that we can talk about? Probably the next HBO thing, huh?
Yeah, what is it? Let's see. HBO Max. Movies.
HBO Max movies. Anything good?
Judas and the Black Messiah is the next one.
Judas, the Black Messiah. You watched Jojo Rabbit already?
I did.
I'm gonna watch that.
Cool, we can talk about that one. That one is good.
Watiti.
Taika Waititi.
Oh, I heard the tiger one's interesting. It's
Oh,
kind of
the-
it's kind of like Last Dance. Probably want to get into that.
Taika Waititi.
Tiger. Cool.
Yeah, I guess that's the next one.
All right. Well, I'll leave it like that with Tenet then.
Yeah, Tenet.
Watch it 5 times. Miguel says 10.
Tenet. I think that's a message that you need to watch it 10 times.
Okay, before we end, like, we see her that she was shot and then she was dead. In the future scene, right?
Who?
The girl. She was shot in the future part. You know when he went in the other room?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could see her shot and dead on the other side. And then they decided, oh, we're gonna go bring her through so that doesn't happen to her. That's the whole reason why they brought her in that machine, so her wounds can heal. Doesn't ring a bell at all.
But she was already on the other side.
Yeah, but it was this weird scene where she was like shot and she was left there. So I was just confused about that.
Was she dead or was she dying? I thought she was just dying.
I don't know. It looked like she was dead.
I think she was dying.
All right. Maybe she was just dying then.
I'm dying, man.
Where's that from again?
I don't know, but it's from
dying, man.
I'm dying, man. What is that from? I'm dying, man.
She just thought something you said when
No,
I
it's
ran
from
you over.
something.
Or I'm dying, man.
Just like orangutan titties.
It's like part of a vocabulary that we forgot.
Did you find it?
No.
Dude, I didn't find it either. I'm dying, man. It's from like a comedy, I think.
Is it?
It sounds comedic.
How do you know we didn't make it up? Maybe we did.
I don't know. Gonna have to go into the machine and.
I have to admit, when he stepped out, it was kind of interesting.
It was cool.
You need your
cool.
own oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Reverse oxygen.
When you first see it, because you're seeing it from Sater's reverse car thing, and he's like, and he has the mask. You're like, what the fuck is
happening? Yeah.
Why is he backwards? What's going on here?
Yeah.
I still don't understand.
It's very confusing.
Like, does your reverse side, it still can affect what's going on?
It's all already predetermined, man. It's not affecting anything. So if it's all predetermined, what does it matter what we're doing?
Yeah.
So confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just imagining, because you first see him and it's like smoke, and then the car turns and it's like reversing.
Mm-hmm.
But then I remember when he was in reverse, his car exploded, and then Sater walked up to him and burnt him. And
yeah.
Mind trip. Yeah. All right, Panana-ins. We will catch you.
Panana-ites.
Panana-ites. We'll catch you on the next one.
On the flippity
later.
Flip. On the flippity flip.
Flip.
Flip cup. Alright, I gotta take a piss.